Ever feel like you're drifting through life? Get Obsessive, Journal Like a Captain, transforms your journal into a powerful compass, guiding you to your true north. Learn to navigate life's storms, chart your course, and anchor your goals with captain-like precision. Don't let your dreams slip away. Discover the art of obsessive journaling and unlock a life of purpose, resilience, and extraordinary achievement. Your transformative voyage begins here. Before we go on, I invite you to download the free bundle, which contains the ebook version of this book and an executive summary of all the chapters with the key takeaways. Studies show that engaging with content through multiple formats significantly enhances learning and retention. Click on the first link in the description to claim your free bundle now and maximize your learning potential. Now it's free, but it won't be for long, so make sure to grab it while you can. Chapter 1: The Captain's Mission. In the vast ocean of life, we are all captains of our own ships, navigating through calm seas and turbulent storms alike. But what separates a successful voyage from one that leaves us adrift? The answer lies in having a clear, unwavering mission, a purpose that guides every decision, every action, and every course correction along the way. Imagine standing at the helm of a magnificent vessel, the horizon stretching endlessly before you. The possibilities are limitless. But without a destination in mind, you're merely floating aimlessly. This is where the concept of your true north comes into play. Just as the North Star has guided sailors for centuries, your true north is the guiding principle that aligns your actions with your deepest values and aspirations. But how do we find this elusive true north? It begins with introspection and a willingness to dive deep into the core of who we are and what we stand for. This journey of self-discovery is not always easy, but it is undoubtedly one of the most rewarding endeavors you can undertake. As you embark on this voyage of self-discovery, you'll find that defining your mission is about more than just setting goals. It's about understanding the very essence of what drives you, what you value most, and what kind of impact you want to have on the world around you. This clarity of purpose becomes the compass by which you navigate every aspect of your life. Consider for a moment the great captains of history. They didn't set sail without a clear destination and a well-defined purpose. Similarly, in life, those who achieve greatness and fulfillment are those who have taken the time to chart their course with intention and precision. But why is this so crucial? In a world filled with distractions and competing priorities, having a well-defined mission acts as an anchor, keeping you grounded and focused when the winds of change threaten to blow you off course. It provides a framework for decision-making, helping you discern between opportunities that align with your values and those that may lead you astray. As you progress through this book, you'll discover powerful techniques for identifying your true north and setting intentional goals that resonate with your deepest aspirations. You'll learn to craft a personal mission statement that encapsulates your core values and long-term vision, serving as a constant reminder of what truly matters to you. But this is just the beginning. The real magic happens when you start aligning your daily actions with this overarching mission. It's in this alignment that you'll find a sense of purpose and fulfillment that permeates every aspect of your life. You'll notice a shift in how you approach challenges, make decisions, and interact with the world around you. Imagine waking up each day with a crystal clear understanding of your purpose, knowing exactly why you're doing what you're doing. This level of clarity doesn't just boost your motivation, it transforms the very nature of your journey. Suddenly, obstacles become opportunities for growth, setbacks become valuable lessons, and every experience becomes a stepping stone towards your ultimate vision. As you delve deeper into the chapters that follow, you'll uncover strategies for mapping your route, keeping daily logs, and navigating the inevitable storms that life throws your way. Each of these skills builds upon the foundation of having a clear mission, allowing you to steer your ship with confidence and precision. But perhaps one of the most profound benefits of defining your mission is the impact it has on your relationships and the world around you. When you operate from a place of purpose and authenticity, you naturally inspire others. Your clarity becomes contagious, and you may find yourself becoming a beacon for those still searching for their own true north. As you progress through this journey of self-discovery and purposeful living, you'll find that the skills you develop compound over time. What once seemed challenging becomes second nature. The ability to set and achieve meaningful goals becomes ingrained in your very being. You'll start to notice patterns and opportunities that were previously invisible to you, all because you've tuned your internal compass to your true north. This is not a one-time exercise, but a lifelong practice. As you grow and evolve, so too may your mission. The beauty of this approach is that it provides a framework for continuous growth and adaptation. You're not locked into a rigid plan, but rather equipped with the tools to navigate life's ever-changing landscape with grace and purpose. As we conclude this first chapter, I invite you to pause and reflect. Consider the possibilities that lie before you when you approach life with the intentionality of a seasoned captain. Think about the impact you could have, the goals you could achieve, and the legacy you could leave behind. The journey ahead is filled with promise and potential. In the chapters that follow, we'll explore practical techniques for bringing your mission to life, from the art of journaling to the science of goal setting. We'll delve into strategies for staying the course when faced with adversity and methods for celebrating your successes along the way. Remember, every great voyage begins with a single step, or in this case, a single word on a page. As you turn to the next chapter, prepare to embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and purposeful living. The seas of possibility stretch out before you, waiting to be explored. What lies beyond the horizon? What treasures of personal growth and achievement await you? As we set sail into the depths of mapping the route, you'll discover how to chart a course that turns your mission into reality, one carefully plotted milestone at a time. The adventure is just beginning, and the best is yet to come. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to Grow to the Top and activate notifications to receive more self-improvement tips that will supercharge your growth. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you for your support. Chapter 2, Mapping the Route. Imagine standing at the helm of your ship, the vast expanse of the ocean stretching before you. You've set your course, your true north beckoning on the horizon. But between you and your destination lies a complex tapestry of currents, winds, and uncharted waters. How do you navigate this intricate journey? The answer lies in the art of mapping your route. Just as a seasoned captain wouldn't set sail without a detailed chart, you shouldn't embark on your life's journey without a well-crafted map. This map is more than just a simple list of goals. It's a comprehensive guide that outlines your path to success, complete with landmarks, potential obstacles, and alternative routes. But why is this mapping process so crucial? Think of it as the difference between stumbling through a dense forest and following a well-marked trail. When you have a clear map, you're not just wandering aimlessly, you're moving with purpose and direction. This clarity doesn't just make your journey more efficient, it transforms the very nature of your experience. As you begin to sketch out your route, you'll find that the process itself is illuminating. It forces you to confront the realities of your journey, to anticipate challenges, and to envision the steps necessary to reach your destination. This foresight is invaluable. It's the difference between being caught off guard by life's inevitable storms and being prepared to navigate through them with confidence. But how do we create this map? It starts with breaking down your grand vision into manageable segments. Think of these as the waypoints on your journey. Each one represents a significant milestone, a marker of progress that keeps you oriented and motivated. As you plot these waypoints, you'll begin to see patterns emerge. You might notice that certain goals naturally cluster together, or that achieving one milestone opens up new possibilities you hadn't considered before. This is the beauty of the mapping process. It reveals connections and opportunities that might otherwise remain hidden. One of the most powerful aspects of this approach is how it transforms abstract aspirations into concrete, actionable steps. It's one thing to say, "I want to be successful." It's quite another to map out the specific skills you need to develop, the relationships you need to build, and the experiences you need to gain to achieve that success. As you delve deeper into this process, you'll find that your map becomes more than just a tool for planning. It becomes a source of motivation and clarity. On days when the path seems unclear or the challenge is overwhelming, you can return to your map, reorient yourself, and find renewed purpose. But remember, a map is not a static document. Just as a ship's course might need to be adjusted for changing weather conditions, your life's map should be flexible enough to accommodate new information and evolving circumstances. The key is to strike a balance between staying true to your overall direction and being adaptable in your approach. One of the most valuable aspects of mapping your route is how it helps you anticipate and overcome obstacles. By visualizing your journey in detail, you can identify potential roadblocks before you encounter them. This foresight allows you to develop strategies and contingency plans, turning what could be insurmountable barriers into manageable challenges. As you continue to refine your map, you'll find that it becomes a powerful tool for decision-making. When faced with choices, you can refer back to your map and ask yourself, which option aligns best with my overall journey? This clarity can be invaluable in moments of uncertainty or when confronted with competing priorities. But perhaps one of the most rewarding aspects of this process is how it allows you to celebrate your progress along the way. By breaking your journey into distinct milestones, you create opportunities to acknowledge and savor your achievements. These moments of celebration aren't just feel-good exercises, they're crucial for maintaining motivation and building momentum. As you become more adept at mapping your route, you'll notice a shift in how you approach challenges. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the magnitude of your goals, you'll see them as a series of manageable steps. This perspective shift is transformative, turning daunting mountains into conquerable hills. One powerful technique in this mapping process is the creation of a vision board. This visual representation of your goals and aspirations serves as a constant reminder of where you're headed. It's a tangible manifestation of your map, one that can inspire and motivate you daily. Alongside your vision board, developing a detailed timeline can be incredibly effective. This timeline isn't just about setting deadlines, it's about creating a realistic framework for your journey. It helps you understand the sequence of steps necessary to reach your destination and allows you to allocate your time and resources effectively. As you engage in this mapping process, you'll likely experience a range of outcomes. At the very least, you'll gain a clearer understanding of your goals and the path to achieving them. This clarity alone can be transformative, providing a sense of direction and purpose that might have been lacking before. But the potential benefits don't stop there. As you begin to follow your map, you'll likely find yourself achieving short-term milestones with increasing frequency. These small wins build confidence and momentum, propelling you forward on your journey. And for those who fully embrace this approach, the results can be truly remarkable. Successfully reaching long-term goals becomes not just a possibility, but an expectation. The sense of accomplishment and fulfillment that comes from navigating your life with such intentionality is profound. Of course, no journey is without its challenges. One common pitfall is losing sight of the bigger picture. It's easy to become so focused on individual milestones that you forget the overall purpose of your journey. The solution? Regularly review and adjust your map. This ongoing process of reflection and refinement keeps you aligned with your true north while allowing for necessary course corrections. Another challenge you might face is feeling overwhelmed by the obstacles in your path. When the journey seems too daunting, the key is to break down these challenges into smaller, more manageable tasks. Remember, even the most epic voyages are completed 1 nautical mile at a time. As we conclude this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of having a well-crafted map for your life's journey. Consider how this approach can transform not just your goals, but your entire perspective on what's possible. The process of mapping your route is more than just a planning exercise. It's a fundamental shift in how you approach your life and your aspirations. It's about taking control of your destiny, charting a course through life's complexities with purpose and clarity. As you turn the page to the next chapter, prepare to dive deeper into the intricacies of this journey. We'll explore how to maintain your course day by day, logging your progress and staying true to your path. What secrets lie in the daily rituals of successful navigators? How can the simple act of recording your journey transform your entire voyage? The answers await in the pages ahead, where we'll uncover the power of daily logs and how they can become your most trusted tool in staying the course. Chapter 3, Daily Logs. As we embark on this chapter, picture yourself at the helm of your ship, the vast ocean of life stretching out before you. You've set your course, mapped your route, and now you're ready to begin your journey in earnest. But how do you ensure that each day brings you closer to your destination? How do you maintain your course through calm seas and stormy weather alike? The answer lies in a practice as old as seafaring itself: keeping a daily log. At first glance, the idea of daily logs might seem simple, perhaps even mundane, but don't be fooled by its apparent simplicity. This practice holds within it a power that can transform your journey, providing a level of insight and control that you may never have imagined possible. Think of your daily log as more than just a record of events. It's a powerful tool for self-discovery, a compass that keeps you oriented towards your true north, and a map that reveals the patterns of your journey. But what exactly should you be logging, and why does it matter so much? As we delve deeper into this practice, you'll discover that the act of keeping daily logs is about much more than just jotting down what happened in your day. It's about creating a dialogue with yourself, a continuous conversation that helps you understand your thoughts, emotions, and actions on a profound level. One of the most powerful aspects of keeping daily logs is the accountability it provides. When you commit to recording your journey each day, you create a personal contract with yourself. This simple act can be a powerful motivator, pushing you to take action and make progress, even on days when your motivation might be waning. But accountability is just the beginning. As you develop this habit, you'll find that it opens up new levels of self-awareness. The act of putting your thoughts and experiences into words forces you to confront them in a way that mere thinking never could. You might discover patterns in your behavior that you never noticed before, or gain insights into your emotional responses that illuminate new paths forward. Of course, like any worthwhile endeavor, developing a habit of keeping daily logs requires commitment and consistency. It's not enough to write in your journal sporadically or only when the mood strikes. The real power of this practice comes from its regularity, from making it as much a part of your daily routine as brushing your teeth or getting dressed. So how do you build this habit? Start by setting a specific time each day for your journaling practice. It might be first thing in the morning, as a way to set your intentions for the day ahead. Or perhaps you prefer to reflect in the evening, reviewing the day's events and preparing for tomorrow. The key is to choose a time that works for you and stick to it. As you begin this practice, you might find yourself wondering what exactly you should write about. The beauty of daily logs is that there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Your journal is a personal space, and what you choose to record should reflect your unique journey and goals. That said, there are certain elements that can be particularly valuable to track. Start by recording your daily actions. What steps did you take today towards your goals? What challenges did you face, and how did you overcome them? This record of your actions serves as a roadmap of your progress, allowing you to see how far you've come and where you might need to adjust your course. But don't stop at just recording your actions. Your emotional and mental states are equally important parts of your journey. How did you feel today? What thoughts occupied your mind? By tracking these internal experiences alongside your external actions, you create a more complete picture of your journey, one that acknowledges the complex interplay between your inner world and your outer circumstances. As you develop your journaling practice, you might find it helpful to use prompts to guide your entries. These can be simple questions like, "What am I grateful for today?" Or more reflective prompts such as, "What did I learn about myself today?" These prompts can help you dig deeper, uncovering insights that might not have surfaced with free-form writing alone. One particularly powerful prompt to consider is, "How did my actions today align with my overall goals?" This question helps you maintain focus on your larger mission, ensuring that your daily steps are always moving you in the right direction. As you continue this practice, you'll likely begin to notice changes in yourself and your journey. At the very least, you'll experience an increase in self-awareness. You'll have a clearer understanding of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and how they impact your progress towards your goals. But the benefits don't stop there. Many people who commit to keeping daily logs report improved focus and productivity. By starting each day with a clear intention and ending it with reflection, you create a framework for more purposeful action. You become more attuned to how you're spending your time and energy, allowing you to make adjustments that enhance your efficiency. For those who fully embrace this practice, the results can be truly transformative. Achieving your goals becomes not just a possibility, but an inevitability. The insights gained from your daily logs allow you to navigate your journey with unprecedented precision, making course corrections as needed and capitalizing on opportunities as they arise. Of course, like any powerful tool, keeping daily logs comes with its challenges. One common pitfall is inconsistency. It's easy to let the habit slip, especially on busy days or when life throws unexpected curveballs your way. The key to overcoming this challenge is to make your journaling practice non-negotiable. Treat it as you would any other important appointment. Set a reminder if needed, and commit to writing something every day, even if it's just a few sentences. Another challenge you might face is a lack of depth in your entries. It's easy to fall into the trap of simply listing events without delving into their significance. To overcome this, try using more detailed prompts or setting aside time for deeper reflection. Ask yourself not just what happened, but why it happened and how it made you feel. What did you learn from the experience, and how can you apply that learning moving forward? As we near the end of this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of daily logs. Consider how this simple practice can transform your journey, providing you with a level of insight and control that you may never have thought possible. Imagine the clarity and purpose you'll gain as you track your progress day by day, adjusting your course as needed and celebrating your victories along the way. The practice of keeping daily logs is more than just a habit. It's a powerful tool for personal growth and achievement. It's a way of taking control of your journey, of ensuring that each day brings you closer to your ultimate destination. As you turn the page to the next chapter, prepare yourself for a shift in perspective. We've explored the calm waters of daily reflection, but what happens when the seas turn rough? How do you maintain your course when storm clouds gather on the horizon? The answers lie ahead, where we'll uncover the secrets of navigating storms and discover how the challenges you face can become the very wind that propels you forward on your journey. Chapter 4, Navigating Storms. As we embark on this chapter, picture yourself at the helm of your ship, the horizon darkening with ominous clouds. The sea, once calm, begins to churn with an unpredictable fury. This, dear reader, is where your true journey begins. For it's not in the calm waters that we discover our strength, but in the midst of the storm. Navigating storms isn't just a metaphor. It's a crucial skill that separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. But what does it truly mean to navigate a storm in the context of your personal journey? And how can the simple act of putting pen to paper become your most powerful tool in weathering these tempests? As we delve deeper into this chapter, you'll discover that the storms we face in life come in many forms. They might be external challenges that threaten to knock us off course, or internal struggles that cloud our judgment and shake our resolve. Regardless of their nature, these storms have the power to derail our journey if we're not prepared to face them head-on. But here's a truth that might surprise you. These storms, these challenges that seem to stand in our way, are not our enemies. In fact, they might just be the very things that propel us forward on our journey. It's a paradox that lies at the heart of personal growth. Our greatest obstacles often become our greatest opportunities. So how do we transform these potential roadblocks into stepping stones? The answer lies in the power of perspective and in the tool we've been honing throughout this journey, our journal. When faced with a challenge, our first instinct might be to run from it, to avoid thinking about it altogether. But this is precisely when we need to lean into our journaling practice. By confronting our challenges on paper, we create a safe space to process our emotions, analyze the situation objectively, and begin to craft a strategy for moving forward. Think of your journal as a personal laboratory where you can experiment with different perspectives. When you write about a challenge you're facing, you're not just recording events. You're creating an opportunity to see the situation from new angles. This shift in perspective is often the first step in transforming a setback into an opportunity. But the power of journaling through storms goes beyond mere perspective shifting. It's about building resilience, that invaluable quality that allows us to bounce back from setbacks stronger than before. Each time you face a challenge and work through it in your journal, you're strengthening your emotional muscles, developing the grit and determination that will serve you well in future storms. One of the most powerful aspects of this practice is how it helps us maintain focus during difficult times. When we're in the midst of a storm, it's easy to lose sight of our larger goals, to get caught up in the immediate crisis. But by returning to our journal, by reconnecting with our purpose and our progress, we can maintain our course even when the winds are against us. As you develop this practice, you'll find that your relationship with challenges begins to change. Instead of dreading setbacks, you might find yourself curious about them, even eager to see what lessons they hold. This shift from fear to curiosity is a hallmark of a growth mindset, a perspective that sees every experience, good or bad, as an opportunity for learning and growth. But how do we cultivate this mindset? It starts with the questions we ask ourselves in our journal. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What can I learn from this?" Instead of, "How can I avoid this in the future?" ask, "How can this experience make me stronger?" These questions aren't just rhetorical, they're powerful prompts that can guide your journaling practice and shape your response to challenges. By consistently asking these growth-oriented questions, you're training your mind to look for opportunities in every situation, to see the potential for growth in every setback. As you continue this practice, you might find it helpful to develop a specific protocol for handling setbacks. This could be a series of questions you ask yourself whenever you face a challenge, or a specific journaling format that helps you process difficult experiences. The key is to have a consistent approach that you can turn to when the storms hit, a familiar process that can help you find your bearings even in the most turbulent times. One powerful exercise to consider is writing about a recent challenge and what you learned from it. This isn't just about recording what happened, it's about actively seeking out the lessons, the silver linings, the unexpected opportunities that arose from the difficulty. By doing this regularly, you're not just processing past experiences, you're developing the skill of finding value in every situation, a skill that will serve you well in future challenges. Another valuable practice is to develop a plan for handling future setbacks. This isn't about trying to predict every possible challenge you might face. Rather, it's about creating a general framework for how you'll approach difficulties when they arise. What steps will you take to center yourself? How will you remind yourself of your larger goals? What resources or support systems can you turn to? Having this plan in place can provide a sense of confidence and control, even in the face of unexpected challenges. As you embrace this approach to navigating storms, you'll likely begin to notice changes in yourself and your journey. At the very least, you'll experience better emotional regulation. The act of writing about your experiences helps to process emotions, providing a healthy outlet and preventing them from overwhelming you. But the benefits don't stop there. Many who commit to this practice report increased resilience. They find themselves bouncing back from setbacks more quickly, approaching challenges with a sense of curiosity rather than dread. They develop a kind of emotional flexibility that allows them to bend without breaking, to adapt to changing circumstances without losing sight of their ultimate goals. For those who fully embrace this approach, the results can be truly transformative. They don't just survive adversity, they thrive in the face of it. They develop a level of adaptability and resilience that allows them to navigate even the most challenging circumstances with grace and purpose. Challenges become not just obstacles to overcome, but integral parts of their journey, valuable experiences that shape them and propel them forward. Of course, like any powerful practice, navigating storms through journaling comes with its challenges. One common pitfall is the temptation to avoid difficult topics. It's natural to want to shy away from painful or challenging experiences, to gloss over them in our writing. But it's precisely these difficult topics that hold the greatest potential for growth and insight. The key to overcoming this challenge is to commit to honesty in your journaling. Remember, your journal is a safe space where you can confront your fears and challenges without judgment. Another challenge you might face is the tendency to dwell on negativity. When writing about difficult experiences, it's easy to get caught in a cycle of rumination, rehashing the same negative thoughts over and over. To avoid this, try to maintain a focus on solutions and growth. For every challenge you write about, push yourself to identify at least one positive outcome or lesson learned. This doesn't mean ignoring the difficulty of the situation, but rather balancing it with a growth-oriented perspective. As we near the end of this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of navigating storms through journaling. Consider how this practice can transform your relationship with challenges, turning potential roadblocks into opportunities for growth and progress. Imagine the strength and resilience you'll develop as you face each storm head-on, using your journal as both compass and anchor. The ability to navigate storms isn't just a skill, it's a mindset, a way of approaching life that sees every experience as an opportunity for growth and learning. It's about more than just surviving the difficult times. It's about using them to propel yourself forward on your journey. As you turn the page to the next chapter, prepare yourself for a shift in perspective. We've explored how to weather the storms, but what happens when the winds of change blow in unexpected directions? How do you maintain your course when the very landscape of your journey begins to shift? The answers lie ahead, where we'll uncover the secrets of adjusting the sails and discover how flexibility and adaptability can become your greatest strengths in an ever-changing world. Chapter 5. Adjusting the Sails. As we embark on this chapter, imagine yourself once again at the helm of your ship. The storm has passed, but the winds have shifted. The course you've so carefully charted now seems to lead you astray. What do you do when the very elements you've relied upon to propel you forward suddenly change? This, dear reader, is where the true art of navigation comes into play. It's not enough to set a course and stubbornly adhere to it, come what may. The most successful voyagers understand that the journey itself is fluid, ever-changing, and requires a constant dance of adjustment and readjustment. But what does it truly mean to adjust the sails in the context of your personal journey? And how can your journal become the tool that not only records these adjustments, but guides them with precision and purpose? As we delve deeper into this chapter, you'll discover that adjusting your sails is about more than just reacting to external changes. It's about developing a mindset of flexibility and responsiveness that allows you to thrive in an ever-changing world. It's about learning to see change not as a disruption to your plans, but as an integral part of the journey itself. Think of your journal as the logbook of a seasoned captain. Within its pages, you don't just record the weather and the course. You analyze patterns, make predictions, and most importantly, document the adjustments you make along the way. This record becomes invaluable as you navigate the unpredictable waters of life. But why is this skill of adjustment so crucial? In a world that's constantly evolving, the ability to adapt isn't just a nice-to-have skill. It's essential for survival and success. Those who cling rigidly to their original plans often find themselves left behind, while those who can adjust their course with agility and purpose are the ones who reach their destinations, often discovering even better outcomes along the way. One of the most powerful aspects of this practice is how it encourages a mindset of continuous improvement. When you regularly reflect on your journey and make adjustments, you're not just responding to external changes, you're actively seeking ways to optimize your path. This proactive approach to change can transform potential setbacks into opportunities for growth and advancement. But how do we cultivate this mindset of flexibility? It starts with developing a keen awareness of both your internal landscape and the external environment. Your journal becomes the tool through which you hone this awareness. By regularly recording your experiences, thoughts, and observations, you create a rich tapestry of data from which you can identify patterns, recognize emerging trends, and anticipate necessary changes before they become urgent. As you develop this practice, you'll find that your relationship with change begins to shift. Instead of feeling threatened by new circumstances, you might find yourself curious about them, even excited by the possibilities they present. This shift from resistance to embracement is a hallmark of true adaptability. But embracing change doesn't mean abandoning your core goals or values. In fact, it's quite the opposite. The art of adjusting your sails is about finding new ways to stay true to your ultimate destination, even when the winds of change blow you off your original course. Your journal becomes the compass that helps you maintain this delicate balance between flexibility and focus. One powerful exercise to consider is reflecting on a recent change in your life and how you adapted to it. This isn't just about recording what happened, it's about analyzing your response, identifying what worked well and what could be improved. By doing this regularly, you're not just processing past experiences, you're actively developing your capacity for adaptability. Another valuable practice is to regularly revisit and revise your goals based on your current circumstances. This doesn't mean changing your ultimate destination on a whim, but rather adjusting your route and milestones to align with new realities. Your journal becomes the workshop where you can sketch out these new plans, testing different scenarios and strategies before committing to a new course of action. As you embrace this approach of constant adjustment, you'll likely begin to notice changes in yourself and your journey. At the very least, you'll experience improved adaptability. You'll find yourself responding to changes with greater ease and less stress, seeing opportunities where you once saw only obstacles. But the benefits don't stop there. Many who commit to this practice report greater success in achieving their goals. By constantly fine-tuning their approach, they're able to navigate around potential roadblocks and capitalize on unexpected opportunities. They develop a kind of strategic agility that allows them to make progress even in the face of significant changes or challenges. For those who fully embrace this approach, the results can be truly transformative. They don't just adapt to change, they master it. They develop an intuitive understanding of how to read the winds of change and adjust their sails accordingly. Change becomes not just something they cope with, but a powerful force they can harness to propel themselves forward on their journey. Of course, like any powerful practice, adjusting your sails through journaling comes with its challenges. One common pitfall is resistance to change. Even when we intellectually understand the need for adjustment, our emotions can make us cling to familiar patterns and plans. The key to overcoming this challenge is to practice openness and flexibility in your journaling. Make a conscious effort to explore different perspectives and possibilities, even, or especially, when they feel uncomfortable. Another challenge you might face is the tendency to over-adjust. In our eagerness to be flexible, we might find ourselves changing course too frequently, never giving any one strategy enough time to bear fruit. To avoid this, it's crucial to maintain a clear focus on your core goals. Use your journal to regularly reconnect with your ultimate destination, ensuring that each adjustment you make is in service of these larger objectives. As we near the end of this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of adjusting your sails through journaling. Consider how this practice can transform your relationship with change, turning potential disruptions into opportunities for growth and progress. Imagine the agility and resilience you'll develop as you learn to navigate life's ever-changing currents with grace and purpose. The ability to adjust your sails isn't just a skill, it's a mindset, a way of approaching life that sees change not as an obstacle, but as an integral part of the journey. It's about more than just reacting to circumstances. It's about actively shaping your path, using every shift in the wind to propel you closer to your goals. As you turn the page to the next chapter, prepare yourself for a shift in perspective. We've explored how to navigate by our own internal compass, but what about the wisdom that lies beyond our own experience? How can we harness the insights of those who've sailed these waters before us? The answers lie ahead, where we'll uncover the secrets of using the stars and discover how external guidance can illuminate our path in ways we never imagined possible. Chapter 6, Using the Stars. As we embark on this chapter, imagine yourself once again at the helm of your ship, but this time, your gaze is drawn upward. The vast expanse of the night sky stretches above you, a tapestry of twinkling lights that have guided travelers for millennia. What secrets do these celestial bodies hold, and how can they illuminate your path in ways you've never considered? The concept of using the stars might seem mysterious at first, perhaps even mystical, but as we delve deeper into this chapter, you'll discover that these stars are not just distant points of light, but beacons of wisdom that can profoundly influence your journey. In the context of our personal voyages, these stars represent something far more accessible and immediate than celestial bodies. They are the myriad sources of external wisdom and guidance that surround us every day. But how do we identify these stars? And more importantly, how do we use them to chart a course that's true to our own unique journey? As we explore this concept, you'll find that your journal takes on a new role. It becomes not just a record of your own thoughts and experiences, but a constellation map of sorts, charting the influences and insights that shape your path. This map becomes invaluable as you navigate the complex waters of personal growth and achievement. But why is this external guidance so crucial? In a world that often celebrates self-reliance and individual achievement, it might seem counterintuitive to look outside ourselves for direction. Yet, just as ancient mariners relied on the stars to traverse vast oceans, we too can benefit immensely from the wisdom of those who've sailed these waters before us. One of the most powerful aspects of this practice is how it expands our perspective. When we rely solely on our own experiences and insights, we're limited by our own horizons. But when we open ourselves to external wisdom, we suddenly have access to a vast universe of knowledge and experience. This expanded perspective can illuminate paths we never knew existed and reveal solutions to challenges that once seemed insurmountable. But how do we find these guiding stars? They're all around us if we know where to look. Mentors and role models can serve as some of our brightest stars, offering personalized guidance based on their own journeys. Their experiences can shed light on potential pitfalls and shortcuts, helping us navigate our path more efficiently. Literature and media, too, can serve as constellations of wisdom. Books, articles, podcasts, and even thoughtfully curated social media content can provide valuable insights and fresh perspectives. These sources allow us to tap into the collective wisdom of humanity, learning from the triumphs and failures of countless others who've wrestled with similar challenges. As you begin to identify these sources of external wisdom, your journal becomes the tool through which you process and integrate these insights. It's not enough to simply expose yourself to new ideas. The real magic happens when you reflect on how these insights apply to your own journey. Consider creating a dedicated section in your journal for capturing and reflecting on external wisdom. When you encounter an idea that resonates with you, jot it down. But don't stop there. Take the time to explore why it resonates. How does it relate to your current situation? How might it influence your goals or strategies? This process of reflection transforms passive consumption into active learning, allowing you to truly harness the power of these guiding stars. One powerful exercise to consider is identifying a mentor or role model and reflecting deeply on their influence. This doesn't necessarily mean finding someone who can personally guide you, though that's certainly valuable if possible. It could be someone you admire from afar, a historical figure, a thought leader in your field, or even a fictional character who embodies qualities you aspire to. Spend time journaling about what specifically you admire about this person. What qualities do they possess that you'd like to develop? What strategies have they used that you might adapt for your own journey? By deeply analyzing the path of someone you admire, you can glean valuable insights for your own voyage. Another valuable practice is to regularly engage with literature or media that challenges and inspires you. Choose a book that aligns with your goals or interests, and commit to not just reading it, but truly engaging with it through your journal. After each chapter or section, take time to reflect. What new ideas did you encounter? How do they challenge or support your current beliefs and strategies? How might you apply these insights to your own life? As you embrace this practice of seeking and integrating external wisdom, you'll likely begin to notice changes in yourself and your journey. At the very least, you'll experience a broadening of your perspective. You'll find yourself considering angles and possibilities that might never have occurred to you before. But the benefits don't stop there. Many who commit to this practice report improved decision-making. By having access to a wider range of experiences and insights, they're able to make more informed choices, anticipating potential outcomes and choosing paths that align more closely with their ultimate goals. For those who fully embrace this approach, the results can be truly transformative. They experience enhanced personal growth, developing a level of wisdom and insight that far exceeds what they could have achieved through personal experience alone. They become not just consumers of wisdom, but synthesizers, able to draw connections between diverse ideas and apply them in innovative ways to their own journeys. Of course, like any powerful practice, using the stars comes with its challenges. One common pitfall is over-reliance on external sources. While outside wisdom is invaluable, it's crucial to balance it with your own insights and intuitions. Your journal can help you maintain this balance by providing a space to dialogue with external ideas, questioning them, and considering how they align with your own experiences and values. Another challenge you might face is misalignment with your personal goals. Not all advice, no matter how well-intentioned or widely acclaimed, will be right for your unique journey. It's important to regularly reassess the influences you're allowing into your life, ensuring they're truly serving your ultimate objectives. Your journal can be a powerful tool for this reassessment, allowing you to track how different influences impact your progress over time. As we near the end of this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of using the stars to guide your journey. Consider how this practice can transform your path, illuminating new possibilities and providing guidance through even the darkest nights. Imagine the wisdom you'll accumulate as you learn to read the constellations of knowledge that surround you, integrating their light into your own unique voyage. The ability to use the stars isn't just about gathering information. It's about developing the discernment to know which lights to follow and how to interpret their guidance. It's about becoming not just a consumer of wisdom, but a navigator who can chart a course through the vast ocean of knowledge available to us. As you turn the page to the next chapter, prepare yourself for a shift in focus. We've explored how to seek guidance from the stars above, but what about the rhythms of the journey itself? How do we find balance between constant motion and necessary stillness? The answers lie ahead, where we'll uncover the secrets of anchoring in safe harbors and discover how moments of pause can become powerful catalysts for progress in ways you might never have imagined. Chapter 7, Anchoring in Safe Harbors. As we embark on this chapter, picture yourself once again at the helm of your ship. You've navigated through storms, adjusted your sails to changing winds, and used the stars to guide your way. But now, on the horizon, you spot something different, a sheltered cove, a place of calm amidst the endless sea. What role does this tranquil spot play in your journey? And why might dropping anchor here be just as crucial as all the miles you've sailed? The concept of anchoring in safe harbors might seem counterintuitive at first. After all, isn't the point of a journey to keep moving forward? But as we delve deeper into this chapter, you'll discover that these moments of pause are not just luxuries, but essential components of a successful voyage. In the context of our personal journeys, these safe harbors represent more than just physical locations. They are the deliberate pauses we take to rest, reflect, and recharge. But how do we recognize when it's time to seek out these harbors? And more importantly, how do we use these moments of stillness to propel us forward with even greater momentum? As we explore this concept, you'll find that your journal takes on yet another vital role. It becomes not just a log of your journey or a map of your course, but a sanctuary in itself, a place where you can drop anchor and take stock of where you've been and where you're headed. But why are these moments of pause so crucial? In a world that often equates constant motion with progress, the idea of deliberately slowing down might seem counterproductive. Yet, just as a ship needs to dock for maintenance and resupply, we too need periods of rest and reflection to ensure our continued progress. One of the most powerful aspects of this practice is how it prevents burnout and maintains motivation. When we push ourselves relentlessly without pause, we risk exhausting our resources, both mental and emotional. By anchoring in safe harbors regularly, we give ourselves the opportunity to replenish these resources, ensuring we have the energy and enthusiasm to continue our journey. But these moments of pause offer more than just rest. They provide invaluable time for reflection and growth. When we're constantly in motion, it's easy to lose perspective, to miss the forest for the trees. By stepping back and anchoring for a while, we gain the distance necessary to see our journey in its entirety, to recognize how far we've come, and to chart our course forward with greater clarity. So how do we recognize when it's time to seek out these safe harbors? The signs are often subtle, but unmistakable if we're attuned to them. Perhaps you find your enthusiasm waning, your decision-making becoming clouded, or your progress slowing despite increased effort. These are all indicators that it might be time to drop anchor and take stock. Your journal can be an invaluable tool in recognizing these signs. By regularly recording not just your actions, but your thoughts and feelings, you create a record that can reveal patterns over time. You might notice, for instance, that your entries become shorter or more negative when you're approaching burnout. This awareness allows you to proactively seek out safe harbors before exhaustion sets in. Once you've recognized the need for a pause, the next step is creating space for meaningful reflection. This is where the art of journaling truly shines. Set aside dedicated time, free from distractions, to engage deeply with your thoughts and experiences. Ask yourself probing questions. What have I accomplished since my last pause? What challenges am I facing? What adjustments might I need to make to my course? But reflection is only part of the equation. These safe harbors are also opportunities for recharging your energy. This doesn't mean filling every moment with activity, even if it's ostensibly restful. Instead, it's about engaging in truly restorative activities, those that leave you feeling energized and inspired rather than drained. What these activities look like will vary from person to person. For some, it might be immersing themselves in nature. For others, it could be engaging in creative pursuits or spending quality time with loved ones. The key is to identify what truly rejuvenates you and to make space for these activities during your anchoring periods. Your journal can play a crucial role in this process of recharging as well. Use it to explore different restorative activities and their effects on you. You might create a section dedicated to recording moments of joy or energy. What were you doing? How did it make you feel? Over time, This record will help you refine your understanding of what truly recharges you, allowing you to make the most of your anchoring periods. One powerful exercise to consider is scheduling regular breaks for reflection. These don't have to be lengthy. Even a few minutes of focused journaling each day can be transformative. The key is consistency. By making reflection a habit, you ensure that you're constantly taking the pulse of your journey, ready to adjust course or seek deeper rest as needed. Another valuable practice is mindfulness journaling. This involves bringing your full attention to the present moment and recording your observations without judgment. This practice can help you develop a deeper awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, enhancing your ability to recognize when you need to anchor and making your reflection periods more insightful. As you embrace this practice of anchoring in safe harbors, you'll likely begin to notice changes in yourself and your journey. At the very least, you'll experience improved well-being. You'll find yourself feeling more balanced, less stressed, and better equipped to handle the challenges of your voyage. But the benefits don't stop there. Many who commit to this practice report enhanced focus and clarity. By regularly stepping back to gain perspective, they're able to make decisions with greater confidence and purpose. They become more adept at distinguishing between urgent and important tasks, allowing them to allocate their energy more effectively. For those who fully embrace this approach, the results can be truly transformative. They experience sustained personal growth, developing a level of self-awareness and resilience that allows them to navigate life's challenges with grace and purpose. They don't just progress towards their goals, they evolve as individuals, constantly refining their understanding of themselves and their place in the world. Of course, like any powerful practice, anchoring in safe harbors comes with its challenges. One common pitfall is ignoring the need for rest. In our drive to achieve our goals, we might push ourselves relentlessly, viewing any pause as a sign of weakness or lack of commitment. To overcome this, it's crucial to reframe rest as an essential part of progress. Your journal can help reinforce this mindset by documenting the insights and renewed energy that come from these periods of pause. Another challenge you might face is a lack of meaningful reflection during these anchoring periods. It's easy to confuse mere inactivity with true rest and reflection. To avoid this, set aside dedicated time for journaling and introspection during your breaks. Create a structure for your reflection, perhaps a set of questions you always ask yourself, or a specific format for reviewing your progress and setting intentions for the next leg of your journey. As we near the end of this chapter, take a moment to reflect on the power of anchoring in safe harbors. Consider how this practice can transform your journey, providing not just rest, but renewed clarity and purpose. Imagine the insights you'll gain and the energy you'll cultivate as you learn to balance periods of intense sailing with moments of deliberate pause. The ability to anchor in safe harbors isn't just about avoiding burnout. It's about optimizing your entire journey. It's about developing the wisdom to know when to push forward and when to pause, creating a rhythm of progress that's sustainable and deeply fulfilling. As you turn the page to the next chapter, prepare yourself for a shift in perspective. We've explored the power of pausing and reflecting, but what about the wealth of information contained in the wake of your journey? How can looking back illuminate the path forward in ways you never expected? The answers lie ahead, where we'll uncover the secrets of reflecting on the voyage and discover how the story of where you've been holds the key to where you're going. Chapter 8, Reflecting on the Voyage. As we embark on this chapter, imagine yourself standing at the stern of your ship, gazing out at the wake stretching behind you. The path you've carved through the waters tells a story of storms weathered, of calm seas navigated, of course corrections made. But what secrets lie hidden in the patterns of these ripples? And how might understanding the journey you've already taken illuminate the path that lies ahead? The concept of reflecting on the voyage might seem, at first glance, to be simply about looking back. But as we delve deeper into this chapter, you'll discover that this reflection is not just about revisiting the past. It's about harnessing the power of your experiences to shape your future. In the context of our personal journeys, this reflection is more than just a casual glance backward. It's a deliberate, thoughtful examination of where we've been, what we've learned, and how we've grown. But how do we engage in this reflection in a way that's truly meaningful? And more importantly, how do we use these insights to propel us forward with greater purpose and clarity? As we explore this concept, you'll find that your journal takes on yet another crucial role. It becomes not just a record of your journey, but a mirror, reflecting back to you the patterns, decisions, and growth that might otherwise go unnoticed in the day-to-day flow of life. But why is this deep reflection so crucial? In a world that often prioritizes constant forward motion, taking the time to look back might seem counterintuitive. Yet, just as a captain reviews the ship's log to understand the journey and plan for future voyages, we too need to examine our past to navigate our future more effectively. One of the most powerful aspects of this practice is how it provides insights for future improvement. When we take the time to truly analyze our experiences, both successes and failures, we gain a deeper understanding of what works for us, what doesn't, and why. This understanding becomes the foundation for more informed decision-making and more effective goal-setting moving forward. But reflection offers more than just practical insights. It also serves to reinforce positive behaviors and achievements. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to overlook our successes, to forget how far we've come. By deliberately acknowledging and celebrating our accomplishments, we boost our confidence and motivation, creating a positive feedback loop that fuels further growth. So how do we engage in this reflection in a meaningful way? It starts with a commitment to honesty and objectivity. This isn't about sugarcoating your experiences or being overly critical. It's about seeing your journey clearly, with all its triumphs and challenges. Your journal is an invaluable tool in this process. Set aside dedicated time to review your past entries. Look for patterns in your thoughts, behaviors, and decisions. What themes emerge? What situations consistently energize or drain you? What strategies have led to your greatest successes, and what pitfalls seem to recur? As you engage in this review, pay particular attention to your successes. It's easy to gloss over our achievements, to see them as expected rather than extraordinary. But each success, no matter how small, is worth acknowledging. Write about these wins in detail. What led to the success? How did it make you feel? Who or what supported you in achieving it? Sharing these wins with others can amplify their impact. Consider creating a success journal where you record not just your achievements, but the reactions and support of those you share them with. This practice not only reinforces your own sense of accomplishment, but can also strengthen your support network. Of course, reflection isn't just about celebrating successes. It's also about learning from failures. But here's where many people stumble. They either avoid thinking about their failures altogether, or they dwell on them unproductively. The key is to analyze these experiences objectively, with an eye toward growth rather than self-criticism. When reflecting on a failure or setback, ask yourself probing questions. What factors contributed to this outcome? What was within my control, and what wasn't? What would I do differently if faced with a similar situation in the future? By approaching failures with this mindset, you transform them from sources of discouragement into valuable learning experiences. One powerful exercise to consider is writing about a recent success and a recent failure side by side. Compare and contrast them. What do they reveal about your strengths and weaknesses, about your decision-making processes, about the support systems or resources you have or lack? This comparative analysis can yield insights that might not be apparent when considering each experience in isolation. Another valuable practice is to review your past journal entries with an eye for patterns. Look for recurring themes, challenges, or breakthroughs. These patterns can reveal deep truths about your values, your strengths, and the areas where you have the most potential for growth. As you embrace this practice of deep reflection, you'll likely begin to notice changes in yourself and your journey. At the very least, you'll experience increased self-awareness. You'll develop a clearer understanding of your motivations, your strengths, and the areas where you have room for growth. But the benefits don't stop there. Many who commit to this practice report improved future planning. By understanding the factors that have influenced their past successes and failures, they're able to make more informed decisions about their future goals and strategies. They become more adept at anticipating challenges and leveraging their strengths. For those who fully embrace this approach, the results can be truly transformative. They experience greater personal growth, developing a level of self-understanding and intentionality that allows them to navigate life's challenges with wisdom and purpose. They don't just react to circumstances, they shape their journey with conscious intention. Of course, like any powerful practice, reflecting on the voyage comes with its challenges. One common pitfall is avoiding difficult reflections. It's natural to want to skip over painful or embarrassing experiences, but it's often these very experiences that hold the greatest potential for growth and insight. To overcome this, commit to honesty in your journaling. Remember, this reflection is for your eyes only. There's no need for posturing or self-censorship. Another challenge you might face is focusing only on failures. While learning from mistakes is crucial, dwelling exclusively on what went wrong can be demoralizing and counterproductive. To avoid this, make a conscious effort to balance your reflections. For every setback you analyze, make sure to also celebrate a success. As we near the end of this chapter, take a moment to consider the power of reflecting on your voyage. Think about how this practice can transform your journey, providing not just insights into your past, but clarity for your future. Imagine the wisdom you'll accumulate as you learn to read the wake of your own journey, using it to navigate with ever-increasing skill and purpose. The ability to reflect deeply on your voyage isn't just about understanding where you've been. It's about charting a more intentional course for where you're going. It's about transforming your experiences, both positive and negative, into fuel for your continued growth and success. As you turn the page to the final chapter, prepare yourself for a culmination of all you've learned. We've explored the power of reflection, but how do we take these insights and transform them into action? How do we use the wisdom gained from our past voyages to embark on new adventures with even greater purpose and confidence? The answers lie ahead, where we'll uncover the secrets of setting sail again and discover how the end of one journey is always the beginning of another, more extraordinary one. Chapter 9, Setting Sail Again. As we embark on this final chapter, imagine yourself standing once more at the helm of your ship. The journey we've taken together through these pages has transformed you. You're no longer the same captain who first set out. Your eyes now hold the wisdom of storms weathered, of stars followed, of safe harbors found. But the horizon still beckons, promising new adventures, new challenges, and new growth. What does it mean to set sail again with all you've learned? And how will this new voyage differ from all those that came before? The concept of setting sail again might seem at first like a simple return to the beginning. But as we delve into this chapter, you'll discover that it's so much more. It's about taking all the insights, all the growth, all the hard-won wisdom of your journey, and using it to chart a course that's more purposeful, more aligned, and more extraordinary than ever before. In the context of our personal journeys, setting sail again is not just about starting over. It's about beginning anew with a level of clarity, focus, and confidence that you've never had before. It's about recognizing that each voyage, each chapter of your life, builds upon the last, creating a rich tapestry of experiences that inform and empower your future. As we explore this concept, you'll find that your journal, which has been your faithful companion throughout this journey, takes on yet another vital role. It becomes not just a record of where you've been, but a blueprint for where you're going. It's the place where you'll synthesize all you've learned, crafting a vision for your next great adventure that's both ambitious and achievable. But how exactly has this journey through journaling empowered you? First and foremost, you've gained an enhanced clarity and focus. The regular practice of putting your thoughts to paper, of mapping your route, and reflecting on your voyage has honed your ability to see through the fog of daily life to what truly matters. You're now able to discern your true priorities with a precision that once seemed impossible. This clarity extends to your decision-making as well. Where once you might have wavered, second-guessing yourself at every turn, you now approach choices with a newfound confidence. You understand your values, your strengths, and your goals on a deeper level. This self-knowledge becomes a compass, guiding your decisions with an assurance that others will notice and respect. But the impact of your journey extends far beyond your internal world. You'll likely find that your relationships have been transformed as well. The self-awareness you've developed through journaling naturally translates into better communication with others. You're able to express your thoughts and feelings more clearly, and you're better equipped to understand and empathize with the perspectives of those around you. Moreover, the practice of reflecting on your experiences and sharing your insights creates opportunities for deeper connections. As you open up about your journey, you'll find that others are drawn to your authenticity and self-awareness. Your relationships become richer, more meaningful, built on a foundation of mutual understanding and shared growth. Now, as you prepare to set sail again, consider what you're capable of achieving that once seemed out of reach. The long-term goals that might have felt like distant dreams are now within your grasp. You have the tools to break them down into manageable steps, to track your progress, to adjust your course as needed, and to maintain your motivation even in the face of setbacks. Perhaps even more importantly, you've developed a resilience that will serve you well in navigating life's inevitable challenges. You no longer fear the storms, for you know how to use them to propel you forward. You understand that setbacks are not endpoints, but opportunities for growth and course correction. This resilience, born from self-reflection and purposeful action, will be your most valuable asset as you embark on new adventures. As you continue to practice the concepts you've learned throughout this book, you'll find that your results improve with less and less effort. This isn't because the journey becomes easier, but because you become more skilled at navigating it. The habits of journaling, of setting intentional goals, of reflecting on your experiences, these all become second nature. What once required conscious effort now flows naturally, allowing you to achieve more while expending less energy. This is the path to true mastery. Over time, you'll find that you're not just achieving your goals, but doing so with a grace and ease that others find remarkable. You'll be able to take on bigger challenges, to dream even bigger dreams, knowing that you have the tools and the mindset to turn them into reality. As we near the end of our journey together, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come. Remember the captain you were when you first opened this book, and compare that to the captain you are now. The difference is profound, isn't it? You've not just learned new skills, you've undergone a transformation. You've become someone who approaches life with intention, with reflection, with a deep understanding of your own journey. But here's the truly exciting part. This is just the beginning. The journey you're about to embark on, armed with all you've learned, holds possibilities that you can't even imagine yet. You're stepping into a future where your potential is limited only by your imagination and your willingness to keep growing, keep reflecting, keep setting sail for new horizons. As you close this book and prepare to write the next chapter of your own story, remember this: the most extraordinary journeys are not those that go exactly as planned. They're the ones that surprise us, that challenge us, that force us to dig deep and discover strengths we never knew we had. And now, you're prepared for exactly that kind of journey. You have within you a power that few truly realize, the power to shape your own destiny through conscious reflection and intentional action. You have the tools to turn your dreams into plans, your plans into actions, and your actions into a life of purpose and fulfillment. You are the captain of your own ship, the author of your own story, the creator of your own destiny. So, as you stand at the helm once more, feel the wind in your sails and the endless possibility stretching out before you. Take a deep breath, pick up your pen, and begin to chart the course for your next great adventure. The journey ahead will be challenging, exhilarating, and utterly transformative, and you, dear reader, are more than ready for it. Set sail with confidence, with purpose, and with the knowledge that every word you write, every reflection you make, every goal you set is bringing you closer to the extraordinary life you're meant to live. The horizon awaits, full of promise and possibility. It's time to begin your next chapter. Your journey starts now. Set sail, Captain. The best is yet to come. But remember, even the most skilled navigator needs the right tools to chart their course. As you embark on this new chapter, you may find yourself facing complex decisions that require more than just reflection. The ability to think critically and act decisively can be the difference between reaching your destination and drifting off course. There's a whole new set of skills waiting to be mastered, skills that will elevate your journey to heights you've never imagined. What if you could transform your insights into powerful, life-changing actions? The next step in your extraordinary voyage awaits in the audiobook From Insight to Action, Practical Critical Thinking Techniques. Tap the center of the video now to continue your transformation journey.